Hello, everybody. This is Rick Owen with Oak Cliff Beverage Works. I'm not my normal self. I've been sick, you might say. I crashed a dirt bike out playing with my grandkids out here in my place in East Texas on Christmas Day and pretty severely broke my leg. So I laid in the hospital for a couple of weeks and had a couple of surgeries. Had a complication with one of the surgeries and almost bled to death. I've been pretty anemic. I've been kind of fighting my way back to health, and I've currently got a blood clot in my leg, and so I've been going through a lot of stuff. But the good Lord is going to get me through all of it just fine, and I'm still an ambassador for Real Sugar Soda premium handcrafted dispensed beverages, and our products are made with all natural, non-GMO coloring and flavoring. We use real sugar soda. We use real sugar in our soda, and it's domestically grown and processed right here in the United States. We don't use imported sugar, and we never use high fructose corn syrup. But most importantly, our dispensed beverages taste so good. So if you're in the C-store business and you're managing the dispensed beverage categories and you're looking for something to kind of set you apart from your competitors, and you're thinking that maybe some premium handcrafted offerings on your fountain or your FCB category would be a refreshing change, then I'd love to speak with you. All you restaurateurs out there who are just kind of burned out and tired of selling the same old types of sodas, and you want to do something to totally set yourself apart on your beverages from your competition, maybe the big chain restaurants. Maybe you want to do something else to differentiate yourself from all those kind of places. Then maybe we should talk. It's here at the beginning of the year when a lot of you have been getting price change notices and all that, which may be prompting a lot of you to think about potentially making changes. And I'd love to speak with you about our premium handcrafted products. But let's get back to my healthcare issue. I laid in the hospital for a couple of weeks, and it's been a tough time, and I'm fighting my way back. The good Lord's going to take care of me. But something that really occurred to me during all that time of laying in the hospital, and since I've been home, is there's two things that really are on my mind after having gone through all this. One is be your own advocate for your health. You know, when doctors are treating you and you're laying in the hospital and they're doing this and doing that, ask a lot of questions about what they're doing and why they're doing it. Do a little research if you can while you're in the hospital, and get your loved ones to help you do some research and be your own advocate. I ask the doctors to check me for blood clots after I pretty severely broke my leg, and they kind of blew me off like that was a silly thing for me to be worrying about and not that important and all that. Well, I insisted on a scan, and sure enough, I do indeed have a blood clot in the leg that they operated on, and the leg that I broke, and now I'm being proactive about this blood clot because a blood clot can kill you. And thank goodness I was persistent and knowledgeable about the fact that I needed to be watching for blood clots. So be your own health advocate. Doctors are wonderful, but they're not always right. And they don't care as much about your health as you do. So that's one thing that I'm taking out of this experience. But the other thing I'm taking from this is how so terribly important the nursing profession is. Oh my gosh, I laid in that hospital for more than 2 weeks, and what a miserable experience that could have been without all those wonderful nurses that were taking care of me. Doctors are great. You know, they come in and they might come back around a day or two later, and that's all fine. They do what they do. But the people who really get you through all this kind of stuff are those wonderful nurses. And sometimes I guess we kind of take them for granted. Like other professions, like our first responders and all them. Sometimes we all get busy and we just kind of take some of these professions for granted, I guess. I actually have 2 nurses in my family. Both my daughters are registered nurses, and even I kind of took the nursing profession for granted. But after what I've been through the past few weeks, it really hit home for me how proud I am of the professions that my 2 daughters chose, and how thankful I am that the wonderful nurses at the Christus healthcare system in Tyler, how wonderful they were when I needed them to get me through some pretty tough times. So I'm just an old soda water salesman. And my opinion about the healthcare stuff may not be all that valuable, but I just felt compelled to share it with you this morning, considering everything I've been through. I hope y'all have a great week, and if you're interested in some premium handcrafted dispensed beverages, let me know. I'm injured, but I'm still working.